Hi guys, today we will be discussing how to determine the remainder when a polynomial p of x is divided by a binomial x minus c using the remainder theorem. Let us first review how to evaluate expressions using the indicated values of x. When we say evaluate, ibig sabihin, we need to simplify the given expression down to a single numerical value. Okay, so number 1, we have 2x raised to the 4th power minus 3x. Ang value ng ating x ay 2. So to solve this, we have 2x to the 4th minus 3x. Lahat ng variable x sa ating expression ay papalitan natin ng binigay na value ng x, which is 2. So that means 2 times 2 raised to the 4th minus 3 times 2. And this will give us 2 times 16. 2 raised to the 4th is 16. So 2 times 16 minus 3 times 2. That will give us 6. And then we will simplify 2 times 16. That will give us 32 minus 6. And that is equal to 26. So, ibig sabihin, the value, the simplified form of 2x raised to the 4th power minus 3x is equal to 26. Number 2, we have 3 cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 3. Our value of x is negative 1. So, we will follow the steps. So, we have our given expression. Papalitan natin lahat ng variable dyan ng binigay na value ni x, which is negative 1. So, we will have negative 1 raised to the 3rd power minus 3 times negative 1 raised to 2nd power minus negative 1 plus 3. Okay, so we simplify this. So, negative 1 raised to the 3rd power is negative 1. And then, negative 1 raised to the 2nd power is positive 1 times 3. And then, minus negative 1, that will give us plus positive 1 and then plus 3. And then, simplify negative 3 times 1. So, that is negative 3. And then, copy the remaining terms, and now we can simplify. Wala na tayong grouping symbol na nakikita dyan. So, we can now simplify. That means, x cubed minus 3x squared minus x plus 3 is equal to 0. So, yan na ang simplified form ng expression kung ang value ni x ay negative 1. What is remainder theorem? Remainder theorem states that if a polynomial p of x is divided by a binomial of the form x minus c, where c is a constant, then the remainder is p of c. So in mathematical symbol, we have p of c is equal to r. R stands for the remainder. So take note of this. So if we have this symbol, ang basa nito ay p of x. And then, if we have this symbol, ang basa nito ay p of negative 2. Okay, let's try problem number 1. Use the remainder theorem to find the remainder when p of x, which is equal to x to the 4th minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 5, is divided by x minus 3. Solution, we have our divisor is x minus 3. So, the first thing we need to do is to equate our divisor to 0. So, yan ay magiging x minus 3 is equal to 0 and then solve for the value of x. So, that is x is equal to positive 3. And then, ang ating p of x ay isa-substitute natin ang value ng x sa lahat ng variable sa ating p of x. So, that means to say, ang p of x ay magiging p of 3, that is equal to 3 raised to the 4th minus 3 times 3 square minus 2 times 3 plus 5. And then we will simplify the exponents. So that is p of 3 is equal to 3 raised to the 4th power is equal to 81. And then 3 square is equal to 9. So that will give us negative 3 times 9. And then negative 2 times 3 is negative 6 plus 5. And then we still have something to simplify. So that is 81 minus 27 minus 6 plus 5. And that will give us, that is 53. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, P of the value of the expression when x is equal to positive 3 is 53. It also means that the remainder is 53. Okay? So, i-verify natin yung ating sagot kung tama using the synthetic division. So, ang ating P of x ay x to the 4th minus 3x squared minus 2x plus 5. So, kailangan i-check muna ulit natin kung lahat ba ng term dito ay kumpleto at nasa decreasing order. So, ito ay 4, ito ay 2, ito ay 1, at ito ay 0. So, merong nawawalang term. Ang nawawalang term natin ay x cube. So, ibig sabihin, magdadagdag tayo ng isang term. So, ikunin na natin yung mga numerical coefficient ng bawat term. So, ang first term natin, ang numerical coefficient ay 1. Tapos, yung nawawalang term ay 0. And then, negative 3, negative 2, and then 5. Okay? So, gagamitin natin yung value ng ating x, which is positive 3, dyan sa ating synthetic division. And then, we will follow the steps we had for synthetic division. So, first number, bring down, and then 3 times 1 is 3. And then we will add, that will give us 3. And then 3 times 3, etong 3 times 3, yan. So, that is 9. And then we will add, that will give us 6, and then 6 times 3 is 18. Again, add natin, and then 16 times 3 is 48, and then we will add that. So, that is 53. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang ating dulong number ay 53. So, ibig sabihin yung pinakadulong right na number, pinakadulong number sa right ay yan yung ating remainder. So, they have the same answer. So, that means the remainder is 53, and that is correct. So, that's how you verify your remainder theorem using the synthetic division. Yun ay kung kaya lang naman. Pero kung hindi kakayanin, halimbawa maraming terms, okay lang kung hindi na i-verify using the synthetic division. Okay? Let's try number 2. What is the remainder? When you divide, p of x is equal to x raised to 50th power minus 1 by x plus 1. Ma'am, raised to 50 power. Kaya po ba yan? Okay. So, wag kayong mataranta kung makakita kayo ng mataas na exponent. Remember, ang hinihingi lang naman ay remainder. So, kapag hinihingi ang remainder, ang pinakamabilis ng paraan na pagkuha niyan, pag-solve ng remainder, ay using the remainder theorem. No need to use the synthetic division. Okay, so how do we use the remainder theorem to solve this problem? So, ganun pa rin, we have our divisor is x plus 1. Equate natin yan sa 0 and then solve for the value of x. So, that is negative 1. And then, isa-substitute natin yung value ni x sa lahat ng variable sa ating p of x. So, that is p of negative 1 is equal to negative 1 raised to 50 minus 1. And that is p of negative 1 is equal to what is negative 1 raised to 50. So, ito ay even. Ibig sabihin, kung ito ay negative, magiging positive yan dahil ito ay even. So, ganun lang siya kadali. Ganun lang siya ganyan yung shortcut niya. So, you have to think kung ang base nyo ay negative 1, titingnan nyo yung exponent kung even or odd yan. Kapag even, positive yan, automatic positive 1. Kung ang exponent ng negative 1 ay odd, so yan ay negative 1. Okay? So, going back, so we have p of negative 1 is equal to positive 1 minus negative 1, and that will give us 0. So, dahil malaki ang ating exponent, hindi na natin i-verify yan using our synthetic division. You may just verify it using your calculator. So, the remainder is equal to 0. So, I hope nakasunod. So, pwede nang gawin yung activity. If you have questions, i-comment lang sa comment box or i-PM ako. Thank you!